Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to our final video on algebra. It's the hardest topic 11 plus for maths. So hopefully we'll finish the series and you will have gained a good understanding of algebra. Okay, today we're talking about two topics: expressions, algebraic expressions, and BIDMAS. So let's spin up the whiteboard. So we've already talked about adding in the first video, adding and subtracting, multiplying and substitution. So you need those skills. We've done the second video, we talked about equations, and now we're talking about algebra expressions, or another word is algebra word problems. Okay, so normally word problems have just plain numbers, okay, and you're asked to solve it through calculations. However, this time you asked to solve word problems that contain letters. So let's put that. Oops. So word problems that contain letters. So let's give an example. Try this out. So try this out. So John goes to school 5 days a week. John goes to school. Let's say goes 5 days a week. Okay. And he spends £2. So oops. He spends £2 on bus fare each day. So how much did he spend in 1 week? So in 1 week, so how much did he spend in 1 week? Let's put out how much did he spend in 1 week? How much does he spend in 1 week? Okay, so that's how. So you have to try and work out how much he spends in 1 week. That's easy. So you do 5 times 10. So let's put it in there. Nice and easy. 5 times 2. That's how much he spends, and that gives you £10. Okay, so that's with no numbers in the question, no letters in the question. Now this time, we're going to have to do the same thing. Okay, this time we're going to place that with x. Let's x. Let's do a different. Let's say it's. Oops. So x. So this time he goes to school X days a week and spends £2 bus fare each day. So how much does he spend in 1 week? So instead of instead of going 5 days a week, he goes X days a week. How much? And he spends £2. So the £2 is the same. So we don't change it to 2. But that 5 we change it with the letter X. So X. So what is X times 2? Which you know your algebra skills. We did in video 1. How do you times the letter and number? You join together, put it in magic super glue. Remember, always put the number in front. So 2x. So x times 2 is 2x. Okay, so that's another thing. So let's make another change. Okay, instead of paying £2 each day, he spends Y pounds each day. Okay, so how much does he spend in 1 week? Okay, so you still go X days a week, so keep that X there. Instead of 2, that 2 changes to a Y, so I'll change that to a Y. And so, what is X times Y? Well, that's going to be, join together magic super, if you times letters and numbers together, You join it magic super glue and join together. It becomes XY. Okay, so that's fine. And one more change. John goes to school X days a week and he spends Y on bus fare each day. How much does he spend not in 1 week? Let's say, how much does he spend in Z weeks? S, Z weeks. Change different color. How much in Z week? Okay, so this time X is staying there, the Y is there, but we also had, instead of times 1, because it's only 1 week, we put times Z. Let's do this color here, times Z. So times Z. So Z times X times Y is XYZ. Okay, and that's how you do algebra problems. You do exactly the same as when you don't have numbers, but every time if you place a letter in the question, you just use your algebra skills, and if you times in, you join them together. If you add in, you make sure your skills are there. That's exactly how you do it. And so that should be it. So that's algebra expressions. Let's do one final thing, is BIDMAS. Now BIDMAS, in school you might have seen BODMAS, which is the order of things, but we prefer to call it BIDMAS because it's more comprehensive. BIDMAS is the order of doing operations. So it's right what BIDMAS stands for first. So first you do brackets, then indices. Indices we've covered in numbers here. Indices means like 3 squared. The number floating in the sky is called indices. Division, multiply. It should be add, subtract. So this is the order of doing things. The order of doing things tells you order of doing calculations. Now the higher up, I've done it virtually, but the higher up it appears on the list, it's what you do first. So for instance, we would do brackets before everything else. Brackets in this before division and multiplication, and we do division and multiplication before we do addition and subtraction. Okay, so let's give an example. Let's give 3 plus 4 times 2. So you can you've got 3 plus 4 and 4 times 2. Now, really, if you do it in this order, 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. If you do it this way, yeah, you get 7. You get one answer. If you do 4 times 2 first, plus 3, you get a different answer. Now, which ones do we do first? 4 times 2 or 3 plus 4? Well, which one comes first, the times or the add in my list? So if you look at this list, multiply comes before addition. So the first thing I do is do this first. So 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. So now I do the finish off the calculation. 3 times 8 is 11. Okay. Good. Okay, let's do another example. Let's say 3 times 4 plus 5 times 2. So we do the times first, and then finish off the plus. So that's 12 plus 10, which equals 22. Let's do one final example. 3 add 4 times 2 minus 1. So again, we do this bit first. Oops. Let's do this bit first. 4 times 2, because times comes before addition and subtraction, which is 8. So 3 add 8 minus 1. So 3 add 8 is 11. 11 minus 1, which is 10. That's answer there. So that's how you do BIDMAS. Just make sure you memorize this. I think we do one more. So 3 plus 4 squared. What's that called? Well, we do 4 squared because that's the indices. 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. And one final one. Let's do this one here. 3 plus 5 times 2 minus 1. And let's say they've got brackets here. So you do this first, 3 plus 5, before you do 5 times 2, because that's brackets. So that's 15 times 2 minus 1. So 30 minus 1 is 29. That's all to know. Okay, that's it. So we covered the whole series of algebra. So I'm going to leave that video there.